Chris is roguing in the
I'm,
background.
I'm just creeping.
That's why I
Oh.
told everyone to roll initiative. He's about to attack you.
Because Korak is pissed because we killed his fake dad.
Korak straight creeping.
Also, he is drunk and probably super belligerent.
Yeah, 17.
Speaking of which, Korak, roll a Constitution save.
I'm good at those.
You got this.
I just
You
jinxed
drank
myself,
so
though.
much whiskey.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Ah.
You roll
You're
out
not
of
even
bed
drunk.
and you kind of look beside the bedstand and one of your party housekeeping people, they left there's a bottle, seems to be like a wine, and then there's a glass of water. You just kind of push the water aside and you chug some wine. You're surprised there's no headache whatsoever, and you successfully cure your hangover. So when last we met our heroes, you guys seeing impending shadows coming from the outside of Munkerdoo's place, quickly decide, let's grab Munkerdoo and let's just get out of here. Valoran grasping the gourd, thoughts thinking of the resplendent keep, quickly hold hands and zap out to the library. Quickly the party kind of ran out through the magical door as it out of the way, only to be found by the kitchen help, Bridget, the rather boisterous head chef and cook, demanding to know where you guys were at and why is everyone so bloody. When you found Hans Vandegar in the main hallway, surrounded by his guards, to which Korak greeted his father, to which he returned with a knife stab in the back, which then became a battle with some strange-looking individuals with taunt skin that seemed to have taken the form of his father and his royal guards. Upon dispatching them, Korak, accepting Calliope's jug and drinking heavily, while attempting to identify a robe presented to him by Valoran, quickly passed out and was carried to his room for the evening. The rest of you kind of went off to your beds exhausted, and you guys slept through the night. Calliope waking up early to figure out if wizards could really combine or maybe alter magical items. Frederick and Barrick, you find Calliope sitting on top of her bed in a chair on top of the bed.
In an invisible chair.
In an invisible chair.
Her cloak is billowing.
Valor.
So we don't really know for sure that it's a chair because it's invisible.
It could be a stool.
Like a barrel or a stool.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's either some kind of magical force keeping her aloft, or she is extremely muscular. She like her leg is crossed. She's got one just kind of hanging out, and
quads for days.
She's just
Quads
no
for
problem,
months.
and you just keep hearing going. Maybe I could make it so I don't have to concentrate so much on this belt, so I could just sit whenever I want. Valoran,
Yes.
you wake up in the morning rather troubled.
Yeah.
After just a short amount of time, make a perception check. You look around the library. You notice that the shelves have kind of a magical presence that you've never kind of taken to notice. The quick amount of time that you spent here wasn't too much to notice, but you seem to have some kind of magical aura about them. You then notice there seems to be kind of a weight in your robe, and you start to kind of go through. You find the items, and the last one falls onto a strange circular bent piece of what looks to be some kind of metallic substance, and it has two small, circular balls near one edge. And as you're looking at it, you rolled a 21.
Yeah.
A strange voice kind of calls out and says, "Hello, good morning. Seems like you just woke up. Did you sleep well? You should probably try running against the wall at full speed." But you don't have an urge to follow the instructions. and its little circles seem to kind of open up, and it seems to just kind of blink at you and stare. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
She's going to purse her lips at this new thing, and
Oh, I see you're thinking. Is that something I can help you with?
she, without talking to this new thing, she's going to put it on the table and go into her component pouch and pull out a pearl and begin tracing the runes of the identification ritual in the air.
Looks like you're casting a spell. I'd really recommend roll a Constitution save.
Okay.
I'd really recommend you putting that book away, and you just simply comply and smile. It right into your hand.
What goes in my hand?
That bent circular item with two little beady eyes. Just kind of blink, blink, look at you.
Okay. So I don't finish the ritual.
You do not.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm walking around kind of disturbed right now. There's something noticeably bothering Frederick. And I don't believe I'm a frog or a horse right now either.
You are not. Here, let me pop the map up. You are currently in the sleeping quarter with down here with Calliope, who's currently sitting on her bed in what seems to be an invisible chair, and Barrick.
I'm gonna say it to Calliope and kind of look back to Barrick. I'm like, man, first that dream, and now she's sitting here on an invisible chair. This has been quite the morning.
Actually, this is actually a return to normal. Somewhat comforting. What seems to be bothering you, Frederick? Other than all the crazy shit that just happened.
Just, I don't know. Just a vision or dream. I mean, just something. I don't even know how to describe it. There was this voice, and then this storm, and it was as if there was like thunder or lightning, or just something impacted my mind as if it was a horrible thunderstorm. And then there was a voice, and it told me, I don't know, it challenged me. It told me that I might fail, or it told me perhaps I had a chance to succeed and change my fate. But it told me to seek out a grove to the west, past the ruins of trade.
Oh shit! And Calliope
The grove
digs
to the
for
west.
Mirvusses want us to go there. We should totally go there.
The visions are rarely meaningless.
I bet that's where your relic is.
But who sent me this vision? Like, what does it mean?
Well, you are a cleric, druid thing.
Horse.
Horse.
Donkey.
Frog.
Frog. To whose faith do you belong?
I don't know.
I feel
Perhaps-
ashamed that I never asked you in this first place.
Well, I don't know if I know any more myself, Barrick. I've been trying to find my purpose, and perhaps this dream will bring that.
I find in times of uncertainty like this, prayer helps the most. Come, join me. Are we gonna go over deal? Start to
Fred's
pray.
open to it. Yeah.
Okay,
Fred's
I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, leaves.
Just stands up. The non
Tell me about
whatever floats there.
Paylor. Yeah.
The Sun Father is very wise. Perhaps he can shed some of his holy light on these questions that haunt our party.
It's worth a shot.
Shh, shh. Pray.
Abe, where's
No, I'm
the,
gonna pray to Pelor for guidance on our quest and about Frederick's vision, and perhaps ask him to watch over the Vandegar family. And
Roll a percentile. And what was that, Calliope?
I was asking about the note, but I found it.
I deleted it.
Kucha!
Son
10.
of a bitch.
That's good, right?
Korak, what are you up to?
Korak's just gonna be. He obviously has no ill effects from drinking, so he's just gonna get up and start doing some morning exercises.
Do some push-ups.
Yeah, some push-ups, some squats. Swing his sword around a little bit.
Make a perception check. Yeah, I mean,
You just got blessed with the holy light Pelor.
you hear in the background just kind of a rolling thunderstorm. It seems to be quite a distance off, but you can hear it nonetheless. Your bones are a little stiff, but it's surprising. You're rather impressed with yourself, and after you kind of work out a little bit, you swing a couple more drips, and you're rather impressed with the stamina that you have. You feel pretty great.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Is anyone else still in the room with Barrick?
Just
Well,
me.
Calliope's about to poke her head back in, I think. I am looking at this note again. Do I recognize the name Krakus of the Clouds? Is that a deity?
You tried to rack your mind last time. It's not something that you've kind of come across.
Okay.
I mean, definitely when he said it this morning, you're like, oh, I know that guy. But you quickly kind of moused up because you literally don't know anything about him.
Okay. Regardless, Calliope sticks her head back in and goes, Frederick, don't pray to that Pelor chump. Pray to Krakus of the Clouds. That's who's talking to you. We're going to go to the Grove of the West. Breakfast in 10.
So with that, there's kind of a light morning sun kind of coming in and just kind of caressing the floor, and the room starts to illuminate rather intensely. It's almost blinding. You're kind of rubbing your eyes, and you quickly look, and Barrick's eyes turn just a starch white. There's just an off. There seems to be almost like a low melody kind of playing, and then eventually the room slowly goes dim. His eyes return to normal, and he just simply blinks. And
Krakus, was that you?
That's all you. That's all you notice.
That's how I blink.
I'm gonna say, Barrick, are you okay?
Hmm.
Freaking rolled a 10.
Wow.
This is
Those
such-
some
it's fine.
good
It's fine.
prayers. Good prayers.
Is he? What can I perceive? What's he saying? Is he doing anything?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
He seems a little off. Not in a bad way, just kind of taken aback.
Yeah. Barrick looks a little bit shocked, but his shock turns to a sudden calm, and he kind of turns to you and smirks, and he says, It seems destiny has called for you, my friend. This vision was no coincidence. We must follow what it says.
I will. I'll defer to your guidance. Into Palors, I suppose.
Valoran, what are you up to?
Did Pelor say that?
No, that was not Taylor. That was your DM
I imagined
reflecting on your freaking 10.
I'd imagined that like
Freaking Todd. Lol. Pelor?
Sorry, is this thing still on? Click. Sorry, Valor, what are you doing?
so she's going to look at this annoying little like twisted piece of metal in her hand.
Hello, can I
and
help you?
say, I would like to know what you are. I'm going to cast a spell to see what you are.
Oh, I see you're casting a spell.
I'm not yet casting a spell.
It looks like you're about to cast a spell. I would recommend trying to do a stun spell on yourself.
I don't have one of those.
That's a shame. Can I help you?
I put it in my pocket.
Calliope knocks on the door really loudly. Valor, 3 things. Well, maybe 2, because 2 of them are connected.
Can I hear
But
anything through this
maybe
super
3.
thick metal wall?
No, but she doesn't know that.
Do I hear the knocking?
You don't hear a thing. It is a magically reinforced door.
Yeah, Calliope's banging on the door and asking you questions about all sorts of things.
Abe, I'm gonna go find Mondor. And when I do, Munder
Munder
weapon.
Munder of the Hill Clan.
Munder.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go find Munder. Not Mondor. I don't want to know who that guy is.
That was his dead brother. It's fine.
Whoops.
Oh wait, I don't think that's what it was. Mundus and Mindu. Don't bring them up.
They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah,
Freaking
I'm gonna
doppelgangers.
find Munder and say, "Assemble the Radiant Company.
Oh!
Tell them to meet in the hall in about 15 minutes."
Yeah, oh, okay. You literally
you, friend.
found him sleeping against this door right here.
Okay. Barrick's not being super commanding, but he does seem kind of urgent.
Okay. And he's gonna run off.
Does he give him like the clap on the shoulder with like a little squeeze?
He does. Squeeze clap.
He casts enlarge on himself? No.
Mundar's so swole.
He is. I mean, he is.
Did he cast it voluntarily?
Oh, Dane, I don't think you actually saw Mundar. Here,
Yeah.
It's
we'll
swole.
show him again.
He is swole. Look at him.
Yeah, he's
Not only is he swole, he's also swell.
yeah.
He's a swell.
Swell
Yeah,
His
soul.
arms.
he goes.
He's a swell soul, swole soul.
He goes running off. Barrick, make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I freaking lost their names. In this hall currently, there's just the normal kind of rations that kind of were left around from the rebuilding, and you notice Philomena is just kind of staring at this large barrel here. Mundar's kind of run off and see one left.
Okay.
Abe.
Yeah.
I did state last session that I helped them clean up with my prestidigitation spells.
Yes,
Just
you
so
did.
you know. Okay.
You totally did.
So it would have helped them not muck up tons of blood.
No, she's still staring at this barrel.
Mm-hmm.
He goes running off. He sees Calliope kind of banging at this door, and he kind of looks at her for a moment, and she's still talking about something. What are you currently talking to him, Valor, about?
If there's a way magic and items fewer of my magic brainwaves.
Miss, a barrack, sir, called for it. You know this door's magical, right?
Well, yeah, I can't open it.
Yep. Yep,
Do you have the
that's
key?
what it is. No one has a key. That's I guess that's why Van Han Jan, that other guy that y'all killed the other night. He kept trying to get into that room. Well, anyways, we're supposed to meet in the doorway.
What did
So,
he want in there?
I don't know. He's Korjak's dad, so he's I don't know.
Right. Fake dad. But he wanted in this room?
Well, he was looking around the castle. He was, and this door fascinated him.
Oh, okay. So he didn't know it existed. He just found it and then was like, hey, locked door. I need to get in it. I get that.
Yeah, and I told him about 100 times I don't have the damn key.
So is there just the one key? Valorant has the only key?
No, I think there's 3 altogether.
Okay. Commander, you should have a key.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go wake everyone else, and he goes sauntering off.
I'm gonna try to put this thing in the desk drawer and leave it there.
Yeah.
All right, and then I walk out to the door.
Okay. Are you opening the door?
Yep.
You hear, bling. Are you trying to open that door? I can help you with that. I can make a ton of suggestions. It's now kind of floating around your shoulder.
I don't want to deal with this right now.
I'll come back later. It's okay. And he just...
Okay. That was easier than I thought.
So you're opening the door?
Yep.
As it
She's
kind
like,
of,
she looks bemused and bewildered and is just like shaking her head.
as the door kind of open, you hear Calliope saying something.
But it makes sense that I should be able to have more than that, right?
What? I didn't. What? I didn't. How long have you been here?
Like,
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear anything in there.
oh, damn it. All right. Listen.
I'm listening.
Well, here, let's walk and talk. Barrick wants to have a meeting, and we need breakfast, and I need to sing everybody a song. So,
I'll
things.
interrupt her temples.
3 things. Maybe 2, because 2 are pretty connected, I think. Thing the first/second. Have you ever heard of Krakus of the Clouds or the Grove of the West? I'm pretty sure Krakus of the Gods is a deity, and Frederick is going to worship him now. Or her. Krakus could be a girl. Although, if you ask me, Krakus of the Clouds so far has just turned Frederick into, like, donkeys and frogs and storm dreams, so...
Krakus' ineffable plan.
Hey, with a history of 30, have I heard of the Krakus of the Clouds?
Jesus. Wow. Yep. All right, hold on.
Give me everything.
Full lore.
That's right. I want the book. Just give me your OneNote. Just give me your
I am
OneNote.
sending the link as we speak.
Sweet, so you've
We
heard of
walk
it.
into the kitchen and I swipe a couple apples and I hand one to Calliope.
Thanks. So, anyways, you've heard of Krakus. Cool. Listen,
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
when you tell Frederick about Krakus, I think it'd be really funny if you also said, in addition to whatever information you actually know, that Krakus and Pelor are like long lost siblings, and Krakus's big thing is playing tricks on Pelor, so true followers of Krakus spend part of their time playing tricks on followers of Pelor.
Why would I do that?
Because it would be hilarious. Because then Frederick would, like, turn into a donkey and, like, take a shit on Barrick's sleeping bag. And then Barrick would be like, oh, why'd you do that? I forgive you. I love Pelor.
I mean, it would be hilarious to someone. Krakus isn't even a god anyways.
Oh.
Sorry. I mean,
Claire.
he's a giant.
Oh. All right. Well, that's cool.
He's like one of the old, like, giant the old ones. He just sort of is an oracle seer type. Just sits up there and, watches the
Oh.
fates.
All right, you should tell all of that to Frederick and also Grove of the West while we're at breakfast. But third thing, unrelated. So I've got these magical items, and they each take up like a certain number of my magic brainwaves. But I feel like one of them shouldn't. So can you enchant this? And she starts taking off her belt, so it doesn't take up my magic brainwaves. I can just use it.
Do I think I could do that, Abe?
You know of higher level sorcerers who can alter items. Sometimes can lessen the impact, but yes, you know it's possible, but not something of your power.
I can't do it. I know it can probably be done, but I'm not that good of a wizard.
Bullshit. All right. Do you know anybody who could do it?
Zeno probably could, I assume. Other than that, I guess Headmaster Zezuth and maybe a couple other of the instructors at the academy, but they're kind of crawling with vampires.
Yeah, it's probably not super important right now. We'll save the world and then I'll get it taken care of. Okay, let's go have breakfast.
Claire, your meditation is rudely interrupted by Mundar going, "Hey, are you sleeping? I'm not sure. What are you doing here?"
Strong meditation before
Yeah.
I was.
Well, hey, when you're done with that, Barrick, the paladin, the holy, he wants us to meet in the main area. Well, anyways, bye. And he just keeps wandering off. You hear Tozu going, "Jesus, why are you waking me up?" Calling from the corridor.
I forgot Tozy was stuck with us.
Yep.
He's not
Tozu, may he ever be with us, watching over us from some random tree.
All right, what's everyone else doing? Oh, did you want them to meet in the banquet hall? That's
the
not where I've been
banquet
telling
hall.
people. I told them the main room.
Banquet
So
hall!
there's like 3 of us in the main room.
They'll find each other half an hour later.
This is the banquet hall.
Yeah.
Is there food on the table?
Yeah, Bridget has been like hand delivering food with Aggie in tow. But you gotta eat up. You gotta be strong.
All right.
Where's Philomena?
Did we get everybody?
She's still looking at this box in this hallway.
Where's
No, I
Tozu?
asked that in character.
Oh, my bad.
Where's Frederick? Where's Tozu?
There's no one in this godforsaken lobby.
Is there?
Barrick's like kind of pacing, kind of agitatedly pacing back and forth, and when he sees Monder come in, he says, "Where are the rest?"
Well, and he kind of kicks the stone. I thought you meant the hallway. I'll be back.
Okay.
And he goes and collects Frederick and Tozu. Tozu comes walking in behind Mundar, which I don't think this is Mundar. Mundar's over here. I've been grabbing this poor guy. He's one of the guards. And an owl follows Tozu.
Yeah.
Well, I found Tozu and this owl.
Thank you, Monder.
Is it my owl?
Nope.
Has anyone seen Frederick?
He's right here. Point at him.
There.
Oh, never mind. I saw his portrait there, so I assumed that was.
My bad. He's not there. He's not there at all. It's just an owl. The owl kind of and sits on the table and then just kind of nods. Y'all got some strange friends, I say. The owl then just flutters over to your shoulder, Barrick, and just kind of hoots softly in your ear. It's a little weird.
What color is this robe I'm wearing?
It's black.
Cool.
Do I recognize that this owl is not Newly?
The owl is missing hair on the top of its head.
I mean, I'm gonna look at it and go, Frederick?
It's a rather large owl. It's having a hard time kind of balancing on her shoulder, and then just kind of nods some more.
All right. Well, since everyone's here, this is it. The path ahead has been laid out for us. Clear as day. Clear as the sun. And he's gonna start pacing back and forth. And he's gonna say, "There's one relic to go before we can end the evil that is Mirabas." Frederick received a vision in his slumber, one that I believe is directing him to the next relic. We must go immediately. Frederick, tell everybody about your vision. And I'm going to, after I say that, I'm going to kind of look over at the owl. Can you, are you...
The owl kind of and kind of like shrugs its shoulders for a good amount of time. And kind of flutters around. You see its wings kind of flap, and then just kind of lands back on his shoulder.
I mean, no offense to Frederick, but his dream sounded a little bit vague. But there was like a storm and a voice, and like you could be failing, but you're probably going to succeed. And I mean, honestly, look at us, we're going to succeed. And go to the Grove of the West. And there's this note that says Mirabas doesn't want us to go to the Grove of the West, which means we should. And Valor knows a lot about the Grove of the West and Krakus of the Clouds. Take it away, Valoran.
Well, actually, I had a thought.
Look over at Valoran.
Well, before I tell you about Krakus of the Clouds, there's something that's been bothering me about this. It doesn't make sense. The attack in Sisa. Why would Miravos want us alive? At least he told Elia to take us back alive. Why would he want that? If we're going to be the people who are destined to kill him, right? He's killed dozens of people like us that he thought were going to be the fated ones that were supposed to kill him in destiny. Why wouldn't he kill us too?
Varric's gonna kind of furrow his brow. Says, "I've never thought about it that way."
And he sent this letter. Why would he tell them to bring us back alive and leave this letter with them when we've obviously, as Calliope said, stomped over pretty much everything he's thrown at us? He has to expect there's a chance we would have stomped over these three. Sorry, Korak. And he left this letter, which was super easy to find. It just feels like a trap. I think we should go to this Krakus of the Clouds. I'm wondering if he wants us to go there. I'm just putting it out there.
I hope he does there and wipe that smug little grin off his face.
Yeah.
As I think we should go in with our eyes open.
He must be defeated, but you make some very good points, Valoran. This is most assuredly a trap.
Feels like it to me. Anyway, this Krakus, he's not a god. Sorry, Frederick. He's a giant. He's lived up on this mountain as a seer, oracle type, just sort of listening to the fates and sort of looking towards the future. I guess people take pilgrimages there every once in a while. I did something last night. Korak, I tried to get some help from you, but you were really upset, and I didn't want to push it. I think this is an evil robe.
You all notice she is now wearing a pitch black robe. It's definitely not her normal robe. It's very reminiscent to what Victor was wearing before he was slain.
Valoran, where did you get that?
Well, it's from Victor.
And
It's
what
from Victor.
exactly? But Barrick's just gonna get a little bit angry. He's gonna say, what exactly made you think it was a good idea to put it on?
Well, you see, there's only like 3 of these that were ever made, or something like that. Not very many, and it's really. What?
Barrick's just looking, staring at her, and he doesn't understand at all.
Stand by. Apparently, I have to make some rolls here. Can I just keep talking, Abe?
Yep.
Okay. It is an incredibly powerful magic item, and it used to be worn by Victor as motherfucker, she says out loud, and looks up towards the ceiling.
I'm gonna look up as well.
She just like taps her fingers together for a second.
You're making me feel like
This is
You
more
can't-
powerful than the relic I found, she says, looking down at Barrick. Seriously.
making me
it's
feel
that
like you
powerful.
can't control it.
Oh,
Are
no.
you in danger, Valoran?
No.
Are you gonna be evil?
No. I think this used to be a powerful weapon for good, and now it was twisted over years by evil. It would be really helpful if we could use this against Miravas because it makes me better in, like, literally every way.
So why are you freaking out about it?
It's telling me to kill Barrick.
Well,
Not that I could. Not that I could. But it's telling me to.
so maybe take it
Perhaps-
off while we sort this out.
Perhaps it isn't a good idea to wear it then.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the first time it talked to me. This is a new thing. I start taking off the robe.
Yeah. So you slowly
Fuck.
kind of peel it back,
Yep.
and then it just forms back to your body, and you just release. Like, this is the most natural thing to wear.
Hey, Valoran,
Hey, remember that last time you gave me an awesome magic item and took it away? Remember that?
Calliope's gonna look at her and say, "Hey, Valoran,
Yeah.
take off the robe." And this time she's gonna cast suggestion.
I would like to fail my saving throw.
So you again just slowly start to kind of peel it back, and your arms immediately relax, and then it just falls back with a soft billow, and the robe stays firm.
So I think I need to see Xeno Rustina. I think this is a curse. Unless, hey Tozu, you're like for some reason super powerful.
Huh? And you see him just like,
Do you know anything about curses? Getting rid of curses?
oh, that's some bad stuff there. You don't want to curse. I'll tell you what.
You
Brendan,
know what?
more food.
Forget I asked. Can you get us to Xeno Rustina?
Korak, can you identify it?
Maybe.
I guess yeah. Now that I'm actually sober, I'll shoot.
Oh yeah, and for no reason at all, I pull a little piece of twisted metal out of my pocket and hold it up while you're identifying stuff.
It this little piece of metal kind of blinks for a moment and says, "Oh, I see you're identifying things. I could help with that."
Shut the fuck up.
Valoran, what is going on?
Victor's a dick.
This little piece of metal appears in his hand, or her hand.
It's loading. It's loading. Oh. Yes!
Oh boy.
I'm
Wait.
so sorry.
Clippy?
It's Clippy.
Is that what this is? I don't recognize this thing.
Ah, hello, I'm Clippy. Do you need assistance?
Oh my god!
She just like clamps it tight in her fist.
So Korag, you're walking up to identify.
Yeah.
So you grab your cross of St. Cuthbert and you kind of hold it aloft and you just kind of like touch it. Which one are you touching first?
I'll kind of follow Valorant's eyes. Are you like pointing me at
The robe and the clippy, and then she pulls out a wand also.
All right, so you're going the road first.
I'll go for the robe first, yeah.
All right. So this is gonna kind of come through you, but Korak kind of, frowns his brow and starts to concentrate, and then, from his mouth he
Vomits.
he starts to vomit. And he says, while the cloak is attuned to evil and responds to the darkness, it seems to speak its mind and offer dark suggestions. It seems like someone who is attached to this robe, and it attaches, is tortured by the dreams of loved ones, and has a hard time restoring their hit points. Non-RPG. This is strange. You have advantage on all spell saves,
Yup.
but everyone in 30 feet of you have disadvantage, including enemies. The cloak seems to draw their energy from it. I'm just gonna bloop. There you go.
Mhm.
That's for you. Then you move on to Clippy, and Clippy goes, "Looks like you're trying to be really helpful. Can I help you with that?" And he says, "Oh God, it seems like this annoying clip, or this clip of annoyance, seems to offer suggestions that are not helpful, and if you fail to resist, you're compelled to do what it suggests."
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's real bad.
And then he goes over to the wand. Oh shit, I closed that wand already. And he
Yeah.
says, "Huh. This is just a wand of paralyze. Seems to have 7 charges.
A wand of.
But that's it. Doesn't seem to be evil in nature."
Yeah.
You did a really good job there. Would you like to talk more about it?
So the robe, is it possible to get the evil away from the robe?
Are you trying to make a Arcana check?
I'm
Or are
asking.
you asking
I'm asking
Clippy?
Korak. I'm asking Korak.
Okay.
The only thing you can tell is that while it's, either focused on evil or attached to something that was once dark and evil, it's not something that could change. If you could alter what its alignment is, then it's possible it could, the negative impact would disappear.
Well,
Yeah, I had a
I
shitty
believe-
night.
I believe our plans
have a great
have
session.
changed then.
Well,
We,
you guys can go to the west. You don't need. I know you're all in a really big rush to get this stuff, which is why I kind of attuned to this to begin with. But you can go on without me. I can go up to meet Zeno, and it'll be fine.
Wait. What if you attune a different magic item? Like, one falls off, right?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I think cursed items don't just go away willingly.
Well, try it. And Clivey takes off her belt and hands it to her. Use your brainwaves on this instead.
I mean, I honestly, at this point, I shouldn't be around you guys because I have, like, out of character, mechanically speaking, I have 2 things that are making me do saving throws that are probably detrimental to the group. So I probably shouldn't be around. But yeah, I'll try. She says, no, I know you really like that. I'll use these glasses. She pulls out her archivist glasses and attempts to attune them, and drop the attunement on the robe of the Archmagi, I guess.
Yeah, you slip on the glasses, and you start to concentrate while everyone's just kind of looking at you. No go.
She just shakes her head. But
Spiteye gets really close to Valoran. She puts a hand on her shoulder and goes, "You messed up, Valeron." Messed up. She goes, "But it is the 7th day of Uktar, 9 a.m. in the morning. Just 23 days until the Feast of the Moon, a time of honor and ancestors and respect the dead."
That's pretty specific. Munder just kind of gets up and walks over the table. He doesn't walk around at all.
Barrick, pray to Paylor. He does shit for you sometimes.
I have a feeling Paylor's not going to be very happy about this. But I'll do my best. I'm gonna go over to the steps and kneel on the steps.
I lost the robe, babe. I couldn't add it to my inventory for some reason.
Oh, you mean the note?
Oh, it was just a note?
It was a note
okay,
I'd share with you now.
Gotcha. My bad.
And I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna say, "Dear Sun Father, I know that I already asked for something today, and what you gave me was pretty cool. But you see, I got this friend, and she's got an evil robe. And she put it on.
Magic item, guys.
She put it on voluntarily.
Everyone else is getting cool magic items.
So I know you don't like the evil stuff. I don't like it either. I just want to say that I'm preaching to the choir probably, but
Colin goes to her room.
our friend. She needs help. Can you remove it? I'm doing all this in my head, by the way.
Sure.
Yep.
Can you give us some guidance on how to remove this without hurting or killing our friend?
Roll a percentile with disadvantage.
How do I do? Okay, so
Just roll it twice.
4
Take the lower.
percentile? Okay. Yeah. 17. And yeah. 5.
Nice.
That's
Right,
awesome.
bitch. That's right, bitch. Yeah. Who's your boy, Pet Lord? Who's your boy?
Oh my god.
You better bless that robe right off her.
Oh man. Okay.
Whew.
Calliope just looks at him.
Everybody here's a divine.
So it's a no-go on the prayers. Okay, cool.
This is twice you interrupted me from my Mai Tai.
Barrick's
Alright,
gonna hold
well-
up. Barrick's still kneeling. He's gonna hold up one finger. Oh.
You done?
All right.
Did it
Barrick's gonna
work?
stand up. Hold his hands up to the sky. Point to the sky. Kiss his hand.
Abe, there was a teleport circle at Xeno's place, right? That's how we got there the first time.
Yeah, there was.
Pelor is good. There is someone to the north, an old adventurer. He can cure this curse. One curse a day.
What? Okay. Well,
That's
So we
Xeno.
already know who it is.
oh, okay.
You know.
All right. Listen. I know Valorn said we go without her, but that's crap.
No,
because
we don't leave
have to
anybody
have
behind.
all the relics and all the people, and we already lost Harm. We're not going to lose her. So let's go drag her ass out of the library.
But you like me
And
best.
We'll
I know it. Sorry.
shaky shake the gourd, and we'll get to Xeno, and he'll fix her, and then we'll go to this grove and Krakus. Also, well, I'll wait till we have Valor, and then I'll sing us a song. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna burn all my spell levels while I'm up in my room.
Okay.
And I guess to Xeno, we are headed.
Do I still have the gourd?
Don't you leave without us. That would be so shitty. All right, so we all head up to Valor's room. Calliope bangs on her door. Oh, she back in the library.
Yeah, she's in the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calliope just bangs on the door.
Uh,
Hey, who's got the other key to this room?
I think Korak does.
Probably.
I'm pretty confident they gave it to you.
Check.
It's probably like, I don't know, library
Yeah,
key or something.
yeah, it's in my. Yeah, I have
I
it.
also have a library key.
Yeah, I think there were 3 altogether.
I have one too.
Actually, before we go get Valorant, so Calliope bangs on the door and says, "Who's got the key?" And she's like, "Wait a minute. I was gonna wait till Valorant was here, but I mean, I know we're not gonna kill her, but it's possible she'll try to kill us. So just to be safe." And then Calliope's gonna sing her song of leadership and give everyone, except Valorant, 14 temporary HP.
Nice.
Let's go, Happy.
Da-da-da-da. I'll add that to everyone.
Oh, I already added mine.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and delete yours then. 0.
Oh,
Problem solved. Okay. Valor, what you doing?
She walks out the door, pointing a wand forward.
So you guys ran to the library, or you didn't? Where are you?
we are like banging on the door, and then Calliope
Yeah.
sang her songs. They're standing outside, like getting ready to open it with the key.
All right, so you're outside the library at the moment.
Yeah, so she comes out pointing a wand.
You cool?
Then she like flips it drumstick style and hands it to Calliope.
She
What is
cool.
this?
It's a wand.
Is it cursed?
I don't know. It's the one he just identified while everyone was standing around.
Oh, I can paralyze you with it.
You can paralyze me with it. You can paralyze anyone with it.
Do I have to attune to it? Because I'm out of brainwaves.
Sorry, I can't fix your belt, but that's way better than your belt. Look, whenever you get to town and you don't think you're going to need to use the wand, you can attune to your belt. And then you can sit like a whatever. Like an important person. Whatever.
All right, but this I can use this wand to paralyze you if you freak out.
Yeah.
Or if I just feel like it.
Yeah, but it's really... I mean, you're leaving someone really vulnerable when they're paralyzed. And
That's
it
why
uses
we're
your
all coming with you.
And it uses your concentration.
All right. Well, okay. Give me a second to get this sorted. So if you freak out, I can stop you, and then we're all gonna go see Xeno.
I'm going to drag
Hey.
this to you.
Give me that gourd back.
Sure. I didn't realize I still had it.
So Calliope takes the gourd back, and then Calliope will attune to the wand of paralyzing.
I'm going to put it in the party sheet.
You hear a muffled, and then bling. It looks like you're attuning to a magical item. Can I assist you with that?
No.
Doesn't seem to have any effect on you.
Does Clippy have a value? Can we sell him?
I can't get rid of him.
Oh.
I'm doubly
Does he-
cursed.
Okay, so he's a cursed item too.
I assume so. I don't know.
Xeno can only do one per day. So do we do the robe first, or do we do Clippy?
Let's ask Xeno's opinion because he's old.
The Z wand is the paralyzing thing. Okay. Got it.
So can you
Z1.
guys Xeno's
Oh,
Napsa?
yeah, Napsa I can go. You want to go through that horse? We left half a tree. Go through the tree with the horse.
Yep.
There's a body there. We left a body. You want to go there?
Yep.
We kind of
I don't
a
have-
tree.
I don't have to attune to Clippy, do I?
There
No.
are trees here. Don't we have any trees? We cut all the trees down. We cut all the trees down?
Oh, so you need to identify that wand for Rachel.
Oh, I can do that. Munder just kind of. Yeah,
What
we
is he-
cut them all
What is he on
down.
it? Because it was not attuned. But-
No, there's some large trees that are right outside the things.
We'll use one of those trees.
Bing! Bing! Do you still want to have a Z in front of it? Because I'll put it back. There.
No, it's fine. Water paralysis. Got it. It is equipped.
Um,
It has to be attuned. Yes. Okay.
so Munder would, unless someone else needs to do something, take the party to a large tree outside. After he kind of understands what you guys are looking to do, and he kind of looks to the party and goes, "Not good with words." And he's gonna walk over to you, Korak, and kind of kneel. His head's kind of held down low. I'm sorry I left you down watching this fair castle. It was a oversight, and I promise not to do it again.
Dane!
What?
Mundar should have the sword.
He should.
He totally
Alright.
should.
I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna pull the sword of the defender,
I promise I'll be better.
and I'm gonna like lay it on each side of his shoulder.
Clyde
And
plays some sweet fanfare.
I'm gonna put one hand on Korak's shoulder as I do it, and I'm going to say, "Rise, Castellan, Munder. You are the defender of this keep, and as the defender, you should have a weapon that fills that role." And I'm going to flip the sword so that the hilt is toward him, and then kind of rest it on my arm and offer it to him.
There's kind of a hesitation. He almost kind of looks to you, Korak, to make sure that this is okay.
Korak, he'll nod his head.
He slowly gets
Wow.
up, kind of takes the sword, accepts it. There's a moment where you can clearly see he's a craftsman at heart, and he kind of looks over the sword, and it's very beautiful and intricate, and kind of swings it back and forth, and it's very well balanced, and he just kind of nods. You see a little tear. He's rather taken back by this gesture.
And Barrick's going to say, "There's no failure, only lessons learned. We trusted you with this keep, and that trust is well placed."
I'll do. Absolutely. And was that the
Is that
long?
Valor?
Oh my gosh! I want to know. Let me pull this up. Yep, that's what it is, right there. Is that the short sword of the defender? Yeah, I think it was a short sword.
Yeah.
All right, I added that to his items, and I will I will fix that. Excellent. All right, so you guys are right outside of a tree, having just give Mundar and kind of anointed him the protector of the keep. Tozu's like, "So are we doing this shit? I mean, time's a wasting. We're standing
go.
beside this tree and stuff."
So Calliope is sticking pretty close to Valorant and has like the wand pretty discreetly in her hand and is not being like super obvious about it, but she's keeping close tabs on Valorant. With the wand at the ready.
Well, if y'all are ready, and Tozu kind of like slaps his hands together, then touches the bark of the tree, and it like rips open, and there's a portal to the other side, and you see what looks to be half of a donkey on the other side. "Hurry through, we gotta go!" And he just jumps through.
Didn't we bury that half donkey?
No, this is the other half that you left in Napster.
Oh, God. All right.
They haven't cleaned it up yet?
We'll
No,
jump
it's on
there.
the outskirts of town.
Is it like mostly eaten?
Yeah, there's definitely some. Are you stopping to look at it? There's 6
Kind
seconds.
of?
He's on the other
Kinda.
side barking at you.
Oh, sure.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go through.
One round. Okay, transfer via plants. Cast. Combat. How do I cast this? Oh, I just gotta. Bloop. All right. Oh, there goes his 6th level. So as you all kind of run through, you find yourself, in a familiar setting. Right outside of Napsa itself, there's a large tree. In the distance, you can see the familiar kind of buildings that you're used to.
Oh god, that guy.
You see Quinzuman, the farrier.
Don't let him get close to me.
He will
Down the
not.
road, you see the general store
I won't stop you either.
at the Broken Horse Inn, and then far off in the distance to the north is Zeno Restina's estate.
Yep.
In front of you
My
lies
coconut's
half
already
a
out.
horse.
My coconuts are already out.
Mm.
I'm riding. Actually, she'll say, hop on if you want. And she starts going.
Clivey hops on.
Who else has the coconuts?
Oh,
Guys.
Clivey has a pair, and there's a pair in the bag.
There's like 4 of them
Okay.
altogether.
Yeah, I have
I'll-
2 pairs.
I'll need to hold somebody's shoulder.
What the hell are you doing?
Listen, you have coconuts.
No
Clivey
one
will get
has.
them all out of the bag.
They have the coconuts.
Well, then I was misinformed. I'm gonna let go of the shoulder.
Back in my day, we just walked to places. So I'm gonna start walking, and he just kind of like starts walking up the road.
Barrick's gonna watch Calliope and Balin ride off, and then follow Tozu.
We're not the only ones with coconuts.
No, there's
I have 2 pairs.
I have 1 pair. I'll run up to Eric.
I knew
Be
it.
like,
Somebody had him.
yo, hop on.
All right.
All right, Calliope will be like, "Oh, Valor and shit, we have to go back. We have all the coconuts."
I've got the lovely bunch
you
of
just hear
coconuts.
Tozu like swearing in the background
Okay,
as
John.
he's like slowly walking down the road.
We're not that far. It's right there. You can see it from here.
So everyone off goes gallivanting with
We're all
off
gonna
to-
hop on to Korak.
off to Xenos' estate.
He's strong enough.
Put the team on my back.
That's right. He's used to it.
He can't carry the cape, but he'll carry all of the crew.
But I can carry you.
Yeah, so you guys, you head down the road. I was typing that over here. You head down the road, and eventually, rather quickly, with the coconuts of haste, leave Tozu kind of in the dust, loudly swearing as he kind of saunters down the road.
Oh, he could turn into a bird. Come on.
He could. Doesn't mean he's going to.
That's right.
Yeah, in his day, he would walk places.
That's right.
He's a very conservative druid.
Right.
Like a flashy shit.
So you guys, you make your way to Xenos. You kind of see the rather large, what looked to be once a farmhouse that has been magically altered, very pristine and beautiful from the outside. Its opening courtyard. You see 2 male figures from a distance, seem to be kind of talking in the grove. At this point, it's about 9:30 in the morning. As you kind of
I'm yelling.
clack all the way up.
As soon as they're in earshot, I'm yelling,
3
"We need Zeno!"
you just see the mage kind of raise his hand, staff still kind of in hand, and the other person just still continues to talk to him. As you guys kind of slowly, rather quickly, run up.
Yep.
Let me move everyone onto this battle map.
I hope Xeno's still alive.
Battle map?
Yeah, everyone make a perception. No reason.
Oh, it's Mirabas. He's here.
It was a trap.
Time for the final battle.
He knew Valorant would
The
put
final
that robe on.
countdown! It's okay, Clippy can help us.
Oh, Clive is really distracted.
Clippy
We-
could give us suggestions at best.
Yeah.
We should ask Clippy what the answer is. Clippy, how do you defeat Mirabas?
No, Clippy's a piece of shit. First thing he said was walk into a wall.
It was a really good suggestion.
Oh.
Would you like me to find some synonyms for fuck you?
So you guys, wait. Who were the pairs? How did you guys go? Valorant, who did you ride with?
Calliope.
Clappy.
All right. Korak, who did
Everybody
you ride
else rode with Korak.
with? All right. So there we go. As you guys kind of ride up, Valorant and let me look. Hold on. Swift Eye, Korak, you immediately notice there is Xeno kind of standing there on his front porch talking, and beside him is a very familiar face, carrying a trunk worth of
Oh
items.
God.
And you guys quickly kind of approach. Xeno's kind of holding out a hand as if lost in conversation, and you kind of you see him kind of cast a couple of spells. And Xeno kind of putting some long, looks to be like rod, and Swift Eye, you would notice even from your distance, you're like, oh man, he's making more arrows. And it looks like he kind of put some arrows back in his pouch.
Oh, so he's fletching. Like a Fletcher.
He's ferrying.
I don't see any boats.
Xeno, get a counterspell ready.
You spoke this morning. I didn't expect the haste.
Well, you said get here really soon.
Hey, there's that guy that said he was gonna tell everyone about my arrows.
Oh my god. I
Look
might
at
have to
him!
kill you.
How are
Hey,
you today?
You have more arrows? Because last time these chumps bought them all and didn't share. So if you
I
have more
just-
arrows.
I just made healing arrows with the help of Xeno.
I
Oh.
walk inside.
And you there, the grumpy-looking paladin.
Barrett was
I-
pissed.
Oh, it's Barrick. I remember. I changed my name on my building to Fletcher, Blacksmith, and occasionally a farrier.
Hey, listen, bud. I'm gonna visit you at your shop later and buy a bunch of arrows. But for now, you gotta go because we got shit to do. Okay, bye.
But we were doing. I didn't pay yet. And you can tell Xeno, he's just kind of rubbing his head. And he's like wincing a headache. And then he's like, you know what? I'll stop by later and you can pay me. Well, gee, that's really great of ya. Are you sure you don't want those arrows, miss? And he just kind of
Later.
comes sauntering
I
up
will
to you.
see you at your shop later.
They're
And Clive
Healing
walks-
arrows? Do you
Yep,
want?
yep.
Do you want
See
to
you at the
talk?
shop.
Do you want
later.
She says she doesn't want them right now. She does not want them right now. I'm gonna roll my intimidation.
Clive B goes inside.
Oh,
Boom!
well, I mean, if you didn't want any, it's okay. You could just. I'll be at my shop later. I'll come back later in the afternoon.
Ken Zuman will remember this.
You hear this? I could have turned into a godforsaken animal, and it's just like echoing down the road. And from a distance, you just see this like cloud of smoke, and eventually, a horse comes sauntering up, and then right back into our friend Tozu.
Barrick's kind of seething, and he's praying for forgiveness under his breath.
Awesome. So everyone goes inside. So Zeno he looks rather troubled, rather annoyed, and kind of just plumps down on one of the stools, rubbing a temple.
Valen's already in there, and she's already kind of like her eyes are closed, and she's rubbing her forehead.
Your message seemed, well, quite intense, if I have to be blunt. Is there something I could do for you this morning?
How can we turn this into a...
And you get interrupted with I see you're talking about cursed items. Do you want to talk about other cursed items? I have a list of cursed items you want to talk about.
Is there a visible mouth on this thing?
Nope.
Why
just
am I
two
even here?
eyes. The voice seems to just resonate from
The way
actual
the metal curves, it looks like he's smiling, but you can't really tell.
It's maniacal at best.
Swift Eye takes a good look at it, and then she like takes her relic off and just sets it on her forehead. Nothing anymore. Walks to the other side of the room.
Is this why you called for me? And he kind of walks over to hold out his hand.
Imagine if Quinn Zuman got a hold of Clippy.
Oh my god, you should give
The
it to him!
ultimate,
Wow.
it would be
That's
the
perfect.
ultimate evil.
I see you're trying to make arrows. I
There
am
would be
trying to
a
make
new
arrows.
threat to Pazupia.
I don't know what this little metal thing is. It just seems mostly annoying at the moment.
Are you letting him kind of inspect it?
Sure. And yeah, and then this robe.
Now this was once lovingly referred to as the Clip of Annoyance. Though I'm sure you've quickly realized why. It was once created by, we'll call him a practical joker. It attunes to one's soul rather viciously. Courses one to listen from time to time to what he has to say. And well, he's quite a... Are you looking for words that rhyme with idiot? Or mean? Or difficult? No, Clippy, I am not. He's rather a nuisance, if anything. He can be overcome, though more or less an annoyance. Is this all you need?
No, don't really care about the clip. Mostly the robe.
And for the first time, his eyes kind of almost darken. There's kind of a burst of arcane magic that kind of seeps out from his staff, and then his eyes almost glaze over for a moment, and then return.
There, your staff's leaking.
Chris.
That it does. My staff leaks often. Only in the mornings.
Yeah.
It's, I haven't found a cure.
Magic smegma.
This was once a great gift. Beautiful robe once. I can see the essence of it, but has been twisted over time by evil. Someone that twisted its nature. This holds a nasty curse. And he kind of shudders for a moment. This has to be what you've called me for.
Yeah. That. Not the clip, that.
I can twist its alignment from evil to good, if that's what
Yeah.
you wish. Or I can
First
break it from
First
your
off-
presence.
Can you get it off of her?
I can do one or other. I cannot do both. I can either strip it from you and leave it twisted dark robe, or I could attempt to heal it and turn it back to its more well-natured ways.
And what
And then it
happens if the
doesn't-
healing doesn't work?
And it's stuck on me for another day.
I can try once a day. You're more than
you
glad
got
to assist.
this. And I will, you're the best! And I will give him Bardic Inspiration.
I don't know if it's worth risking it though. I mean, we have a mission, and if he fails, then that's a whole day we have to wait.
I mean, is it harder to twist it than it is to get it off?
Valorant, roll a Constitution save.
That's what she said.
Okay. Glad I took proficiency in this last level. Boom.
Wow.
Do I just get it off myself?
Plus 5. You get plus 5 to that.
From
Ooh.
the
31.
from the back of your mind, you hear this dark, twisted voice. You easily push it back and just focus, but there's a dark, twisted message from the back of your mind. It takes you a moment. Your eyes kind of fade for a moment, and you resist it, but you come back into focus.
Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
Perhaps we should try to heal this evil.
Yeah.
I won't lie, in my age, it's,
If this fails, I have to stay here.
oh, I insist you should.
You guys should go.
We'll talk about that when it's actually an issue.
I could use one of holy persuasion. And he kind of looks at Frederick, and then he looks back to Barrick. You'll do
Hell, use
nicely.
them both.
What must I do?
Prayers. And perhaps
Oh,
a little...
I got that.
perhaps a little healing may go a long way.
I'm going to lay my hands on her.
I'll give
Valor,
you
you want me to lay my hands on you?
Sure. I mean, do whatever Zeno needs. Zeno, would it help if I channeled some magical energy into this? I got spell slots for days.
What are spell slots?
One for you too.
Any way that you feel that could help turn this soul to good, I would not turn it down.
I'm going to grab the amulet of the Sehanine and prepare for his ritual.
Mm.
And just wait for his
I'm gonna
go.
lay my hands on the robe.
Yeah, Calliope does
Oh.
a Bardic
Pray.
Inspiration. Yeah, Calliope does Bardic Inspiration for Zeno, Valoran, and Barrick, and then she plays like the most good song she knows on her harp.
Nice.
And
it's
I
not even a
also
little bit dirty.
oh, that's actually really nice, Calliope.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
Daisies and butterflies. And
I am going to I'm going to toss off the cloak that was over the robe, which was the cloak of Arachnida. So I had this weird, like, black spidery cloak over top of the black evil robe of evil.
Web seemed to almost like flutter into the air as it kind of gets cast off.
Yeah, so she
Cool, that's
she
good.
sheds that. She clutches the
Barrick,
amulet and readies.
roll a religion check.
Religion, eh?
You can add a D8.
I'm
Add a
going to.
D8.
14.
Okay. Valorant, what are you casting?
I'm blowing my load here, man. You ready for this?
Everything.
You ready?
Blowing
It's
everything.
magic.
So I am first off. I'm going to call on harm for the first time using the
Wow.
amulet to help with this,
Shit.
and then I'm going to pump every single spell slot I have into the divine word mode of the relic. So basically, all the magical energy I have, she's focusing into the relic and trying to channel the divine word of Sehanine into the robe, through the relic into the robe to get as much Sehanine divine magic. So that is a total of 13, 19, 23 spell slots worth
Jesus.
of magic.
Korak, Swift Eye, you doing anything?
Korak will use the cross to, reveal the true nature of
Nice.
Korak can have a bardic inspiration too. Everyone has bardic inspiration.
Swift Eye's gonna stand and watch.
Should I? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh man.
Is there food?
Yeah. As you kind of think, oh man, I hope there's food. This presence kind of wafts beside you, and food kind of appears beside you.
Swift Eye is going to eat heartily for good.
I believe in
Yeah.
you. Yum, 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 yum.
Given that I have nothing that wouldn't harm her, Swift Eye's just gonna sit and if things go south. Yeah, if things go south, I'm ready to punch. Just you wait. But until then, she's gonna snack and watch how this all plays out.
Nice. Okay, so first things first. Valoran, you kind of call out to your brother. What do you say?
I never asked for a single damn thing in my life from you, and you always gave me more than I deserved. But I could really use your help right now, Varys.
You guys notice there seems to be kind of a breeze from out of nowhere, and standing in the corner from where the breeze appears is just a solid, maybe, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch is standing a cloaked figure who kind of looks up and goes, "Seems I'm late to the party."
Is the Who playing in the background?
Calliope gives him a sup nod.
I'd like to imagine he kind of nods a little bit. No finger guns, but just nods. Second, Korak, as you kind of walk closer and you clutch the cross of St. Cuthbert, the cloak itself almost kind of billows, and there's
The power of St. Cuthbert compels
there's
you.
a twinge of red as there's almost this shadow that looms from behind Valoran. Barrick, you kind of grasp the cloak and make a Constitution save.
Ooh.
Who? I really want to know. It's probably gonna be fine. You take 10 points of necrotic damage,
Oh, I'm
Nothing.
resistant to that.
which is
Nothing.
half, so 5. As your hand burns from the touch, but you just start pumping in some healing energy. How much lay on hands are you?
Oh, I got
are you
so
putting
much
in
lay
there?
on hands.
It's laying so good.
I think I got 40 I can use. So let's go with. You know what? Let's pump it all in.
Nice. Valoran, you currently have an additional 40 temporary hit points.
Oh shit.
This is gonna go for a while. You just see him like patty caking your shoulder. Meanwhile, it still continues to sizzle as he's kind of touching. Swift Eye kind of just simply smiles and kind of hums as she listens to the chaos of it all. Kind of nods to the ghostly figure sitting beside her and just keeps eating. Calliope, you start singing an epic song of slightly. Did I catch raunchiness in there?
No, it was very clean and beautiful, and she's trying really hard.
Okay.
I'm a little bit dirty.
It's like the best song she knows.
Okay,
It's
so the opposite of
super
dirty.
boring.
Okay.
It's boring as fuck, but it's very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice. Where was your performance check? I gotta go back. 23. There seems to be almost a chorus of otherworldly entities kind of playing in the background. There's almost 7 with you playing instruments, kind of playing this beautiful classical, rather clean tune. It reminds you of monasteries or temples that you visited.
Calliope looks slightly disgusted while she plays it.
Oh, Swift Eye is totally driving to this bop.
Sing for me.
This is the music of her homeland.
Makes you want to punch a wall, doesn't it?
So Zeno is going to kind of reach out with his hand, and his staff starts to glow this.
Sorry, what's Tozy doing? Is he just chilling on the porch?
Yep.
Okay.
Is he
If
still
you
a
could
horse?
see him,
Kick him back.
no, he walked up as a dwarf. No, I'm sorry, as a gnome, and his feet are just kind of dangling off, and he's just like chewing on a piece of grass. And you can hear him just being like, I used to know the name of this grass. It'll come to me later. I wonder what they're all doing in there. And he's just like little feet dangling off the porch.
Tozy's the best druid.
Just waiting. His wand, his staff starts to glow, just this brilliant blue. It's Korak, from as close as you are, it's almost blinding. You have to kind of adjust your eyes. And he is going to cast a Cure Curse. Oh, shit. There we go. With advantage. Oh, he scores a fucking 20.
Boom.
As he raises his staff in the air, and Valoran, you're casting another spell?
I'm just pumping like all of my spell slots into the amulet to try to channel as much holy moonbow energy into the robe as I can.
Nice.
So 23 spell slots worth of moonbow.
So you start just exhausting yourself. You can feel the actual drain on your body, just trying to expel this evilness that has clutched your soul. And even as Clippy kind of pops up and you hear him like, you're so focused on expelling this evil and protecting the party, yourself, not letting people down. It immediately, there's this flash of white energy with a hint of blue, and there's this from the other side of the room as the shadow that was kind of clinging to your backside is expelled. Everyone make a perception check.
I'm not even gonna bother because
Yeah, you're gonna fail.
I'm
Oof.
Swift, are you still not wearing your goggles? You may or may not have took them off. You're still attuned to them.
I did take them off. Yes.
She's listening to the music. She doesn't need goggles right
Yeah,
now. She's having
And
an
she didn't want to see any more
I was
Clippy.
enjoying the hearing of the sounds. So yes, I will say that my character did not have her goggles on.
So oh shit. Okay. So as the this just guttural roar starts to fill the room, Swift Eye, you smell this sulfur like burning, and it's instinctual. Now that you've seen, whenever you smell, you want to connect it with a sight, and you reach for your goggles and just quickly slip them on, and just kind of look around the room to see what is happening. Barrick, you can see and feel this evil just expelling from Valoran. The shadow just kind of fades for a moment. Valoran, you take 33 points of damage.
easy peasy.
That's necrotic. So I don't know if that would make a difference. I don't think it does.
Does that hit my Abjurer's shield or does that hit me?
It's going to hit your temp first.
But my Abjurer's shield is up.
Yes, but in this case, this temporary bonus was based on all of this is kind of happening at once. Barrick is just pumping you full of healing magic.
Okay.
So none of it kind of impacts you. This just like holy aura is filling around you, and it's just absorbing all of this evil and hate. And then the shadow that was behind you kind of dissipates quickly, and then from behind Frederick, who is just kind of sitting in awe of all of this, appears a massive demon-like image
Oh boy.
in the room.
I shoot it with my heart.
That ain't good. Wow, sure wish I hadn't spent all my spell slots.
No, it's totally cool.
I will be your end.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh crap.
It's probably cool. Cool.
See? This is why I was gearing up with the snacks.
Nothing ever.
Swift-Eye says from like a mouthful of stuff. See, that's why I said
Xeno and Valorant still have a D8. I don't think either of them used it. They have Bardic Inspiration. Unless Xeno used his.
He did not. He didn't have to.
Okay. Yeah, I dropped one on him, Barrick, and Valorant. So Valorant and Xeno still have a D8.
Let me do all that. Okay. Let me just make sure this pulled in right. Okay. So top of the round. Oh shit, I was right there. Valorant, you feel this just enormous weight fall off of you. You still hear the muffled, "Hey, here you want to cast your hair? Do you want to?" Of Clippy kind of in your pocket where you kind of jammed him last. But as you look down, the sleeves of your robe are a pristine white color. You no longer feel this heavy weight on yourself. And you no longer either cause or affect the negative bonuses of that robe.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it's going to take you a whole turn to kind of come back to what just took place. So, Barrick, you're first up. There's this massive demon-like entity across the room from you.
I'm gonna pull my shield and my hammer of the forge, and this is my jam. I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on myself. So let me see here.
We need a hero.
Grammarly does more than catch errors.
And then that is a first level spell. Dun, 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 dun. And then I will go 1, 2, 3. I'll go right there.
Nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Good. Oh, did I even start playing the battle music? Is it playing?
No.
Let's do a little.
I hear battle music.
Is it? Do I have them turned all the way down?
With Grammarly,
Could be.
you can
It was soft.
I
and then
do!
it turned up.
No, nope. I only had it at 3% for some reason.
Play.
It was real loud last time, that's why.
Yeah. There was Indiana Jones.
What's the
that's
appropriate
right.
rhythm right now?
That was
Oh, I
quite loud.
I had it muted.
This really sets the tone.
Okay.
Does.
All right. My rhyme is super quiet. I don't know why, but oh well. It's good enough.
100% is actually appropriate right now.
Wow, that's intense. That's never happened.
I
I
know.
wonder if they updated rhyme and it just. All right, I'm
Maybe.
ready. So Barrick, you're not doing anything else. Swift-Eye.
Feel
Goggles
the
now
rhythm.
on your face. You see a massive winged shadow demon.
Does it look friendly?
It does not. Hey, how you doing?
I've never seen a winged shadow demon before.
That's fair. That was a fair question.
That's good. It does not look good.
Hey, guys.
It does not look the good.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else here?
Just a phase, Mom.
Yeah, maybe he's a good guy on the inside.
He's a good fiend. He's just emo.
Oh, I'm gonna sprint and I I want to jump on him and cling to his back and just punch him.
Oh, all right. You could probably like lobby over the tables and make it there.
Yeah, like jump to this table and then backflip.
I mean, I'm gonna make you make a acrobatics check, but
yeah, I like the risk associated with that.
high risk, high reward. Let's do it. Okay, so as you leap from the first table, clearing it quite well. The second one, you're not sure if the ghosts were serving bananas or not, but there's definitely some sort of residue or peel or something, and your feet catch it, and you kind of stumble to the ground. Oh shit! Shadow Demon, no. You kind of fall. You're prone. You can still attack, but you kind of fell right in front of the Shadow Demon.
Then I am going to. Oh, snap! That's okay. I'm gonna grab the quarterstaff and take him out. Does he have feet?
That's a good question. He does. He has these massive, like, black wings that almost just cast a shadow on the room, and these hoof-like feet.
I'm gonna take him out at his hoof-like ankles with the quarterstaff, or attempt to.
Does he have like the creepy backwards goat knees?
Yes, he does. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Do I still get an unarmed strike even though I'm prone?
I'll give you one more. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna try to kick out his feet too.
No.
That's gonna be your turn. Had you not fallen, you probably could have done more. But...
Okay, high risk, high reward.
High risk, high reward. The demon is gonna look at you, and there's just this smile curling up on his lips. I haven't tasted blood in years.
Take a skill check.
And he is going to swing at you. His massive claws.
Yeah.
Blood is great. Have you tried kale?
So he swings with one hand. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So I would actually like to use my reaction on that second hit. Valorant, have I recovered enough to take a reaction?
I will say yes.
Okay. She's going to yell, "No!" And a sliver of her arcane ward, the shimmering field of energy, flies out between and blocks the second hit.
Is that a constitution? How does that work?
Nope, it just comes off of my shield's hit points.
Make a constitution save for no reason whatsoever.
Oh my god, Clippy!
I see you're trying to save your friend. I think that'd be really good if you cast it on someone else. Like that ghost over there. And it forces you to cast it on this ghost.
Yeah.
Swift Eye, is she within 5 feet of me? I can't. She's kind of straddling.
Yeah, the boxes are not that good. Yes, it's within.
Can I use my protection ability?
Yeah, what's
it called? No, not maneuver. What's it called? Fighting style protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose a disadvantage on the attack roll.
I will.
You must be wielding a shield.
So, as you hear Valorant cry out to your help, and then immediately interrupted by Clippy going, "I see you're trying to help your friend." Barrick instinctually casts out and tries to deflect.
My shield.
And no, it still hits.
Oh damn! Not only does it hit,
it sees you coming and just swings effortlessly underneath and just cleaves the side of her with her claws.
No!
Foolish mortal.
That was a good demon voice, Abe.
I know, thank you. I've been practicing. Korak, you're up.
Korak will point at the demon, this sword, and be like, "Why don't you pick on somebody with your own strength?"
Yeah.
There's no one here that matches me.
And then we'll see about that.
Korak's pissed.
Watch this.
Korak just pushes Barrick to the ground. Get out of the way!
I'm sorry.
Just, come on.
Korak goes into
God.
a rage.
Hello, my name is Korak Vandegar. You killed my brother.
What?
Prepare to
His
die.
power level.
It's over 9,000. What?
Over
9,000?
10,000.
Oh no, Korak. What's
His muscles are too big.
You got too swole.
From behind you, you just hear Frederick go, "What? 9,000?" And you miss both. Are you doing anything else?
Nope.
All right, Calliope, you're up.
All right. No, I can't do that because they're all too close. Shit.
The spirits.
I could do that. I might do that next round though. Okay, I'm going to within 10 feet. I'm gonna move up right up on here. I'm gonna stand on this table.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna undo that because how do I do a 10-foot radius around me?
Marker.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So I am going to play Song of Battle. So anyone within that 10 feet gets a bonus to melee attack rolls
Oh yeah, they do.
of +6.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
relic man.
Maybe Korak will be able to hit.
Korak, Swift Eye, and Barrick, you all see as she kind of walks up and just starts playing her harp with this just vigor, intensity. There is these almost celestial bodies kind of just floating behind her, and you all feel empowered with this newfound energy.
It's all
Yeah.
like Donkey Kong.
That's it. That's my turn.
So that was a good turn. All right. Seems like this demon needs to find some other place to hide. And I gotta select him, and he is going to cast.
I forgot Harm was here.
First, he's going to attempt to inventory. Nope. Skills. Oh yeah. Well, I should hold on. Gotta make it fair. Investigation is what? Intelligence or wisdom? Okay.
Perception is wisdom.
Okay. Well, then we'll roll. It's that first one. Yeah. So, seeing the individuals in front of you, Harm just kind of slips into the shadows, and pulling forth a bow that just radiates with arcane energy. It's got a purple aura that kind of emanates from it, and just pulls 3 arrows from his quiver, and 3 arrows hit. First one has advantage, second one hits. So 2 hits. So the first one has... So the first one, as it flies through the air, smashes right into the side of him. There's this just like... of divine energy that kind of hits into him, and he screeches. The second one hits with an impact. And he's going to walk over to you, Valoran. He's going to kiss your forehead and dissipate.
As he's going, I'll say, "You sure you don't want a paperclip?"
There's just this.
Valoran, what if you never see him again? Would that be the last thing you say to him?
And
I'll see him again.
he fades from the battlefield. In the meantime, you hear this. What the hell's going on in there? From the outside. Frederick, I love you, but I'm just going to... Okay, there we go. Valoran, you're up.
Skip it.
I can't do anything. I'm just gonna... I will run up here, and I'm going to use I'm going to pull a dagger, and I'm going to use the help action to assist Swift Eye on her next attack.
Nice. That's
Because I'm afraid to do anything else, or else Clippy's going to make me hurt you guys.
It's probably fine.
Oh, it sucks. Every single action, I have to roll a saving throw. It really sucks.
I'm not laughing at all. Okay, so from behind the tables, after your turn, Xeno kind of stands up and he reaches out and he casts in a choosing a number of fingers in a range. So he's going to run in and he is going to cast. I'm having a hard time making. Nope. Oh, I just minimized it. That's a thing? Oh, god damn it. Doing it live. 30 feet. And then 30 feet of him. So yeah, everyone in the room. Now I can't make this go away. Oh well. Everyone in the room now has Beacon of Hope cast on them.
Can you actually cast it on us so the effects?
That would be really good if I could. So each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws.
What's it called again?
It's called Beacon of Hope. And you regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing cast on you, and it's good for 1 minute. So that is now on all of you, and he is going to walk back and kind of hunch behind this table. So you all have, here, I can just go, bing, that. So anytime someone heals you, you gain the maximum number. No one has to roll. So, if you roll 2d8s, you just get 16 hit points back.
Sweet.
Barrick, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to attack him. With my axe.
Also,
I got +6. Is that right?
you have
+6.
advantage too.
And advantage. Whoop. Alright, so where is my... There it is. I'm going to take my hammer in 2 hands and swing it. Pacha. And I will roll the damage from that. Plus, I'm going to do a Divine Smite. So, what the hell?
Are you attacking yourself?
Apparently I am. I
You're
did not
talking
mean to
yourself
target
and
myself.
the Shadow Demon. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, take them both out. I love it.
How much damage did I do myself?
Um,
Did I do the damage
9. Well, it was absorbed by your temporary.
Alright. So I gotta get 9 back. Sorry. Did I do damage to him too, though?
yeah, you did.
Okay.
You can make a perception check if you want.
Okay.
No reason.
Free perception?
I should probably actually look at this item. What kind of damage does that actually do?
The Hammer of the Forge?
Yeah.
It does 1d10?
But what type?
No. Sorry, 1d10 blood or 1d8 bludgeoning. Sorry.
It doesn't have anything else? I feel like it's...
Magic and bludgeoning.
We need a hero.
Okay. And it also sucks stuff, I think.
Okay, you're good. Keep going.
Okay. And with that first attack, since I hit him, I'm going to Divine Smite using a second level spell. So I get an additional 3d8 radiant damage. Ka-cha! So 14.
So that's fine. That's you notice as your impact hits, the mallet connects and causes kind of a welt on the side of this demon's hide. But as the radiant impact goes kaboom, boom, there's just this hissing and from the demon itself. It seems to do more impactful damage from just that radiant strike. There's now just a burn mark of where the hammer hit.
Strike him again.
Yeah. We need a hero.
So that plus 6 only goes to one attack?
Plus 6,
Or is it all attacks? The thing that Calanthe gave me.
Oh, that's on all
It
attacks.
is melee attacks.
Yeah,
Sweet.
melee attacks, you get that to the attack roll.
And Korak's giving me advantage because we're flanking?
No, it's my wolf.
Wolfpack, man.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to attack again. Cha! Whoops. Let me roll another one here. Oh, well, that hit, so.
Jesus. Well, you could crit, so roll it again.
Okay. No.
Well, it's
I
meant
just
to be
rolled.
17. That's
I
3
guess so.
17s in a row.
Alright. And then... gonna roll my bludgeoning damage. And I'm gonna do another smite at a second level. Do 3d8. So additional 13 radiant damage.
Okay, so that's okay, good.
And then I have one more attack.
Hammer the
Hammer
Forge,
Forge.
man. Doesn't mess
That's
around.
Forge. Alright, I think I have advantage click this time.
I believe in you.
What the heck?
You didn't. It's fine. It's because somehow you have disadvantage. We'll figure that out.
Oh, okay.
You don't, though.
Alright, let me roll
It
again
says
then.
you're restrained.
Oh, I'll fix that.
Boom.
Alright, so that one hits. 10 bludgeoning damage plus I'm going to do a first level Divine Smite. So an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Damn.
Double 8s, baby. 16.
Gotta do math. Okay. Alright, I did my math. That's how I do math.
And that's it for me.
Damn. So every impact that your hammer falls, there is just this scorch mark around where the hammerhead hit. That the demon is just hissing. There's this just inner hate that seems to be spewing forth. Swift Eye, you are up. You are currently prone, by the way.
You have advantage on your next attack.
Do that cool thing where you like roll back and then kick your feet up and get on your feet.
Oh yeah. Acrobatics check.
I'll do that.
No reason.
I'll do that. I'll lean back on my shoulders and catapult myself forward into the air to become upright again.
Acrobatics. Remember that time you jumped over a flame and
With advantage? I have advantage, right?
You don't have advantage on that jump, but you got advantage on the attack.
Damn it.
You can do it, Swift.
Well,
10's all you needed. So you kind of like whip up, you do the worm, land on your feet, and as you're kind of falling onto your feet, you just smash down with a right or left punch, whatever you're about to do.
oh, you know what? It's gonna be Masamune, which is a right punch.
Nice.
Yeah, plus the normal. Yeah, you hit for sure.
Give him the key.
Don't give him the
And that's radiant damage, right? No reason.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely radiant.
1, 20.
Can I hit him with the other side?
Yeah, you just essentially used half of your movement to jump up.
Oh, okay.
Nice. The first one hits, and there's just
resisted.
this impact that you boom as you hit. But as the second one collides, it hits, but it's surprising it doesn't seem to do the same impact that the first radiant imbued weapon does.
It's okay. I'll undercut him with my not undercut. I'm just gonna kick him in the face.
You get a +6.
Legs are not doing well.
+6 would hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My song of battle.
Oh, nice. Max damage.
Damn it!
You punch him right, then left, and then you do a backflip and kick him right under the jaw, and it collides.
Yeah.
And as you kind of come back to looking him in the face with your newfound snake vision, you see him just grinning, and the kick mark seems to just kind of... It's there, and you see his face kind of fold back into its normal position. He does not seem phased by your kick.
Dang. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. There's just this laugh, and he is going to swing at some people. I think I have someone attack. Yeah, Swift Eye. Swift Eye, seeing as you hit him last, he is going to swing, and as his claws are out, he turns his attention to Valoran, and he's going to swing at her.
Oh.
Oh, and miss horribly. He is then going to strike with the other hand and miss. Damn.
Whoops.
And the laughing kind of stops a moment, and it is going to, and it's almost like a dark mist appears where he was standing, and he is now standing. There's just this mist over top of both. I'm gonna say it's actually everyone but Swift Eye, but I don't want to cover up people because then it's difficult. So
Okay.
You're all kind of standing in this dark mist. All right, Korak,
It's probably fine.
you're up. There's a dark mist around you.
Right. Do I feel anything with this mist?
You can make a perception check. It is. You definitely get this presence that this demon, this overwhelming hatred and evil, seems to be part of this cloud, but you can't seem to pinpoint where he is.
Let's see.
But with that roll, you don't feel good about this cloud.
Okay. So I don't know where he is in the cloud.
Correct. I would say if you're going to attack, you're going to roll with a heavy disadvantage.
I can take it! You hear a yell from inside the cloud.
I mean, you've got a +6.
My armor
Yeah.
class is so good!
So good!
Alright. I'm just going to take a random swing where he was.
So you're going to roll with disadvantage, and you're going to get a -10 to the roll.
What? Disadvantage and -10?
-10.
He's somewhere in there. So you're adding 6 to that, right? So it's 9
Yeah.
plus 6 is at 15.
Right.
You hit. You take this moment, and you kind of hear the battle music crying in the background, and you just close your eyes and instinctually swing, and you connect. There's this.
Reroll that.
Good. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, it connects. It was a good hit. Shit.
Alright, I'll try this.
So it's really -10 plus 6. So
Whoops.
it's minus
Actually,
4.
take that off.
I will fix
Alright.
this. Done.
That's not...
So with the -4, essentially, with the plus or minuses, that one, you strike for that same movement, and where he was seems to be gone at this point, and it just swirls around your axe, sword, axe sword +1.
Axe sword.
You doing anything else there?
No,
Calliope, you're up.
So who can I see?
Currently, you can see Swift Eye and Frederick. The 3 of the others seem to be in this just deep, dense darkness.
Okay, so I can't see them.
Correct.
All right, shit. So if I
Oh,
cast
shit.
Spirit Guardians, I cannot designate them as not affected.
I mean, you can cast all you want.
No, because
I can take it.
Spirit Guardians, you designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected, so they're all going to get chewed up by it. So instead, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers because it's a creature of my choice within range. I don't have to be able to see him.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm casting Dissonant Whispers at 4th level.
Mm. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Did it fail? Is that what I'm reading?
It failed.
So what
it
happens?
takes
And what kind of damage?
3. It's psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
3 for the normal, and then 1, 2, 3 for the advanced slot. So it takes. It's racked with terrible pain. It takes that much psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Got it?
It must
Added it.
immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Mm.
It does not move into obviously dangerous ground.
So on its action, it's going to run away.
As a reaction, it moves as far away as it can.
And is that because it's feared? Or just that's part of the spell?
It doesn't say anything about creatures immune to fear. It just says like a deafened creature automatically succeeds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's racked
then
with
it-
terrible psychic pain.
It'll move then. All right.
Yeah,
Got
it doesn't say anything about fear.
it. You do anything else to Gladly?
Maybe. Yeah, so it moves as far away as it can. But it's just one action. So after this turn, it's fine. That was my action. No, I'm done. That's it.
All right. You hear this faint. Y'all are making a big racket in there. Tozu just kind of stays put. Frederick is still a little confused as to what the hell is happening and just kind of backs away a moment. Valoran, before your turn, because I forgot all about him. You know what? He's just gonna cast. Nope, he's just gonna watch. He's gonna enjoy this.
He's
Barrick.
wrecked.
Sorry, Valoran, you're up. Let me. There we go, Valoran.
So there's this black cloud around me.
Oh yeah, make a Constitution save.
Sure.
With +5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
19.
So 19. You're gonna take half.
Cool.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage. As this overwhelming dread seems to fill your mind.
I would like to. I would like to use. I want to help someone hit this thing in some way. I'm going to use. Basically, I'm trying to use the help action to give someone advantage. Let's say give Swift Eye advantage.
Okay.
On an attack roll.
So how are you doing that?
So flavor-wise, I want to do that with the Prestidigitation cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Basically make sort of like a big flash of light in the middle of this shadow to try to illuminate where the actual creature is, maybe?
All right. Roll a Arcana with disadvantage.
Sure.
We need a hero.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
That's a D8.
I think it's a D8 at this level. Barrick, you see this? There's just this faint light that illuminates for a moment, and then just gets swallowed by the light.
I like how Clippy didn't bother me for that one.
Yeah, you just hear this.
That really sucked.
I changed my mind, Xeno. I want this curse removed.
This one. Is it too late? Is it too late to change my mind?
Forgot about Clippy. Are you doing anything else there, Valorant?
No, pass.
All right. So, what are the current
Constitution.
bonuses or disadvantages that we have against this guy?
Well, first you got to make a Constitution save.
Okay. +5. Wait, what does Xeno's spell do? Wisdom saves, right?
Wisdom. Yeah, this is a Constitution, and then you have advantage on saving
Got
throw. So you succeed, and kind of push back the hatred, and you take half of that. So,
8.
yeah, take 8 points of damage, necrotic damage, which you're immune to.
Let's
so
take half of that.
yeah, so 4 points.
4 points. Nice. All right.
So you essentially get -4 to your attack at the moment, while in this
-4 to
cloud,
my attack.
and you have a disadvantage.
With no, I have disadvantage -4.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Korak did it.
So let's see here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna swing at the thing with my ding.
So
and
you undo your
Not
belt.
with a ding.
yeah,
Not with a ding.
that's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
And then I'll do it again. Oops. And cha-cha.
That one will hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah,
All
that'll
right.
hit.
So first I'm going to do my damage to him, which is a 7. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to hit him with Branding Smite. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with an astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target. So I roll that first. Shoot.
Bling bling.
Extra 6 radiant damage.
So I'll add that in
To the target, which becomes visible if it's invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
there. Nice. So that happens while you hit him.
Yes.
So as you-
basically he gets branded.
Nice. So as you connect, there's this just deafening impact, and from the shadows is this waving transportorial form, and there's this symbol of Palor from where the hammer had struck that is just this target on this demon's chest, and he is clearly visible to see, standing amongst this dark cloud of darkness. That's
Itchin'.
dark.
Ka-cha! I've been waiting to use that forever. I've had that prepared.
That was badass. So no disadvantage. He is clearly seen.
And I have one more attack.
I attack the darkness.
So do I have advantage now because of the wolf pack deal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You would in fact have advantage.
And then +6.
Mm-hmm.
Da 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 da. As an epic happens behind you.
Oops. Let's see here. 6.
Oh wait, do you give everyone advantage, Korak?
Any hostile 5 attack.
So anyone that's within 5 feet of him,
Right.
the monster that's within 5 feet. So it's pretty sweet.
She's a man. All right.
Jesus.
Lucky I had that +6 because that was a terrible advantage roll. And I'm gonna do damage with the hammer. So 11, and then I'm going to do a divine smite with a first level spell. So 2 additional 1d8 radiant damage. So 8 radiant.
Okay, so 2. Okay, I think I did the math there. Nice. All right. It was a good turn. Swift Eye. On your turn, within the shadow of 15-foot cylinder that just reaches from the floor to the ceiling, amidst there, you see this holy strike hit, and there's now this emblazoned symbol of Palor that you can now clearly see the demon through the darkness.
Oh, snap.
And you have advantage on the attacks. +6.
Snap him.
I am going to strike him with the radiant punch.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Thank God I had that. Wow.
Kaboom!
Could have
a
gone either way.
Dropping a 1.
So there's that.
All right, hold on a second, because I gotta make sure I do the math here right.
That might do it.
So Swift Eye, as you just your eyes pinpoint that holy symbol that Barrick has illuminated within this demon's chest, you reach out into the darkness and collide, and there's this epic kaboom, and you feel the skin beneath it kind of ripple outwards.
One hand on the symbol, one hand at your side, and a fist, and then
as it collides, just this ripple throughout the room. The shadows that have been coalescing around this demon start to like screech out and fade, and you hear this.
I will be back for you.
And then, boom! And there's this just blast of dark energy that just radiates out from this place that this demon once stood. Everyone make a Constitution save.
+5.
Yeah.
+5. I need a hero. Nice. The energy that's just expelled from this demon is enough to knock you back, but as you stand firm and you see your party members there, stoic and prepared and just gathered around this one individual that's dealing you harm, you stand firm and you kind of take a step back just to steady yourself, and the energy dissipates, and you hear this kaboom, and from behind you hear Tozu, "What the hell was that shit?" And I think that's a good place to end for the night.
It was
fun.
exercising the demons.